I got to ask you about men. First of all, do you see Trump as a real man?
Yes, in many ways. I mean, I don't, I obviously don't like the 3 marriages, but he's Trump. Okay, it's one off. Don't, divorced Republican men don't think this is a pass going forward. Right. No, we're making a special exception for him. But no, I love that he's such an alpha male.
Yes.
And I mean, even when he was cranky, and I love that he was politically incorrect.
Yes,
it was like a retro
man.
1950s man, and nobody would really say that, but I think that's really appealing to people.
When he had first announced that he was running, and he said, I'm going to build a big, beautiful wall around the borders. I'm going to deport illegals. I'm going to deal with ISIS, wipe them out, cut back on taxes, get rid of regulation and restrictions. I said then, that very same day, Donald Trump will be our next president, because we haven't seen a man in this way in a long time, in the last 50 to 60 years. And he is an example of what men were when I was growing up.
Yes.
And we don't have that for the most part anymore.
Yes.
So
it was the Mexican rapist line that got me. That won my heart. But I mean, similar to you, what I was waiting for, it wasn't the first day. I had to wait to see, is he going to back down? Because we've been betrayed so many times. Why? Because you're right. I mean, I don't want to sit back and be bitchy about men, but they have been beaten down, and gosh, a lot of men have become sissies.
Yes.
And
it's amazing.
Yeah, it's not good.
I keep asking me, how do men sell out manhood?
Yeah.
I can't see myself selling out manhood. I don't care what anyone says. And I don't know how they give in like that. It
starts from a very, very young age with the gender-neutral toys. And here, would you like to wear a dress, Johnny? And anything Johnny does, like draw a picture of a gun, and he's expelled. I mean, it is just the sissification of the American man.
What's missing in society, I believe in the order of God. And that order is God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, woman over children. It's a spiritual order.
Yes.
And I saw that working in the black community when I was growing up.
Yes.
And then the government came under Lyndon B. Johnson and the civil rights leaders, and they said, okay, we're going to take care of blacks. You can't make it because of racism, but you're going to have to take the fathers out.
Yes.
And so they removed the fathers, and the government became the daddy, and the race hustlers became the leader. And so I have not, since that time, the ideal of masculinity and manhood and stuff disappeared in the black community. And now I see it disappearing in the white community and other communities too, because men have lost that idea of being a man.
Yes.
And a man is a man who loves what's right with all his heart, soul, and might. Because when he does, if he wants a family, he starts a family, that love is going to be passed down from God through Christ to him, to his wife. And I just don't see that happening anymore. And you're right, it is, they're being destroyed in the educational system. They're being destroyed by being raised by single mothers now.
Yes. Because
they're not getting that identity from their fathers. And boys and girls need that.
I also think that's part of the reason from what I hear in places like Sweden, these barbaric, probably terrorist refugees are really popular with the hot Swedish gals. And I heard about this and I thought, so Swedish men have been so pussified that, okay, yeah, he might cut my head off, but at least it's a man.
Right.
I'll take the Muslim terrorists.
Oh, God.